moved yet, have you? Hey, keep going.
Thank you, sir.
Good sitters now.
Take the skin off.
Look at that, come here. Now look at your fish gonna be around. My little thing. Mm-hmm. Look at all that. Look at that.
We're taking it over to Charleston. We have a can. Instead of trying to do anything in the States.
Yeah.
Can
You gotta move that.
for her, that's what I good fishing.
Well, that's the annual thing.
Yeah, and the measurements what I had to get. I knew mine was 42 inches and 27 inches. When I got 14 inches, I didn't get my spec. It was probably 47 inches.
Yeah, using the weight of the fish
So we put it in calculator.
to separate the skin.
I said, you got a half inch. And we were careful doing
The
it.
skin is tougher than you think.
Went into the port.
Figure that out.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Of course, here the first few times I did, one was going to be mounted.
I don't know if the reason why you realized it too, because the reason why the person
Leaving all the fat and everything to do it right.
stick to it.
Oh, you can see that the other side's gonna be a little more challenging.
Shiny people, they don't understand why is this so I give it to a lot of people and they flip it over.
That's
It's back to back. Right there.
Exactly.
Something else is people.
You will be sitting there scraping.
I haven't seen Ross out here lately. He's done fishing for the year.
He's hunting. He'll be back next
Because those are my, that's my good side. So when you ever start to net it, you kind of conk it. And then if you ever get it, you don't, then that's your good side. You wait, like in the eyes we picked it up. Because Paul can't, he can't reproduce those scales. And the thing we got here, I love the four scales. When you shine the light on it, you can see where the scale sits on it. But yeah, you can't reproduce God's shine. I said, I can do everything. And for the distance, I can see it. I can't take the scales, but they can shine. So I got these little things.
There's no way to sharpen that little thing you got there, is
I'm
there?
gonna go back and tend my fire. You pay attention, my boy, because you'll do yours, your heater fish tomorrow.
It's just a spoon, huh?
Just get into the bait phase. You start with a bait.
Kind of a rough edge. You
Terry,
don't want
see
it
Terry
sharp.
Kennedy over here? A couple
Right.
years ago, we were down at the Terry Kennedy was right here, and he picked one of the rail. And I thought it was dolphin, and I talked to him about it. It was 49 pounds. You see Terry's photo out here.
Oh, I see that. Oh, yeah.
Ask me about it if you ever see him. I heard you had the big one.
Some almonds on it.
This is where the big boss are right here.
I gotta tend my fire because it's illegal here.
Were you saying the head stays with it?
You see Terry Kennedy out there? He's one of the guys you'll see inside.
I'll see you
A
on the
couple years
main.
ago, we were out here on the runoff. He hooked one and he fought it and fought it. And he's usually real late. Brought it up over the rail.
It's still going.
That's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
Is it Texas? Texas
I talked to him
State?
there. Yeah, I've been talking to him. I think I said fish is Vegas.
Literally, just sat there.
Is it still that one?
I was here and there from like, I'm looking at it. What?
Yeah, it is big.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at that meat, baby. That's a lot of meat.
Yeah. It's just that one.
It's so cool you're able to get your meat to the
I think you're that's. See if you got a can and I think that's
We're
what.
gonna instead of trying to do something with all that.
Right.
It's okay. I was talking to Shalane.
Don't get her giggling. That'll ruin the video.
Been a year or so since I've done this.
What was the biggest one you know of that caught on the river this year?
Oh, about this size right here.
Helen got a 42. Actually, Helen got a 42.
Yeah. Too big.
No, it's a week, a couple weeks ago. That's crazy.
I got a 37 out here about
Look at all
10
that
years
meat.
ago.
That way skinny.
So we have a can, I'm taking it to Charleston, and they can it, and you probably know this, but they can it bones too, so you can, yeah, they pressurize the bones, so you open it up, all that. And you can, there's no choking on, they dissolve. So they just chop that up, and then they get in the can, and they pressurize it, and it pressures the bones, so you can eat it.
You don't even know they're there?
Well, you know they're there because it dissolves. They have a
Weird.
yeah, it's really there has to be suction. There's no suction.
Why is that doing it on
That's why he's
glass?
doing it.
It keeps that suction just like.
I think so. I don't know. I like to keep the color.
That's an art right there.
Yeah, it is.
I have a picture of Larry and his first fish skinning. It was just a little salmon.
Oh, because he practiced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I never thought that. You don't want to, you don't want to practice on somebody's foot.
Well, no. Yeah, exactly. So, and he did a great
Did
job.
you hear Larry's first one? She was saying his first one was a little jab. That's the way to practice.
Yeah, he just put that those look like. Yeah, it's good.
Just like filleting,
Uh-huh.
a jack is got to be the hardest thing you'll ever skin.
So if you flayed like a small steelhead, or
Because you can use the weight, you use the weight of the fish
And his skin
to
just
separate the skin from the
that
meat.
makes sense. He looks like he's It will. We're not going to lose the scalp. We lost no scales.
Where are you gonna have that,
Up in Charleston, we took it and I had another one done when I got done.
Mounted?
And they take it, yeah, and they don't take any bones out of it. Oh, mounted, no, the guy up north, the same guy that Larry has the mounts there. But we're gonna have canned. You don't lose any meat at all, and they have bones and everything. The bones just dissolve because when they pressurize it, I don't know, it does something to the bones. So you get all the meat
right?
instead of trying to take that. You were absolute beast. Look at you. I can't believe you.
I can tell if I move up here after my old dog, he's on his last legs. I get the new fishing dog. Because dealing with Mark versus a dog, I'll take the dog any day. If you don't get 60 pounds of fish, he's not happy. Well, that's fun. I've gotten over that's the hard I've gotten over sitting around watching people land their fish. I'd much rather just get back to fish and get around them and get back to fishing. And you can't catch anything once.
She was have a heart. You must have a heart.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
How did he get him huge?
King flopping out right there.
Oh, really? So it's that far out?
Look how big it is, though. Oh, look how big it is.
Well, I never watched you guys got him, so is that pretty big? Compared to
That's a big heart. That's a huge
that is a big
That
heart.
heart. In fish hearts, that heart is as big as my heart is. Man heart. I'm so proud of that.
It's bigger than mine. Look at all that skinny. She's got some drawings going on. She's one. She'll probably get to about 30. we have a little bit of seagulls. I won't let her. I leave her on the leash because I'm afraid she'll go out.
She wants that seagull.
My dad is a little
Scissors and kind of just disconnects everything.
and a little icky on it. He's got a free French fries and we went to go get hamburgers. And then today we fed her.
Oh wow, that's good.
We fed her potato chips.
Perfectly squared.
Some people never do it like yours, so these ones do 29 pounder. Did you say 29 pounder or 39 pounder?
Giving her stuff like hamburgers or something.
Larry, you send the whole head in to the taxidermist with the skin.
The French fry is a
Everything
potato.
goes.
Yeah.
This forehead.
Just cut the head and then,
Yeah,
you know,
the forehead.
and then the back tail.
The forehead right here, he can't cure that. That's the only thing that's fake out of it. He's got too much cartilage in it. But all your lower jaw and stuff, you try, he gets
How do they go? I wonder how they go about. I don't hear they tan the hide, but
Go by measurement.
Hey Laura, look, you can see through the hide. It's like transparent.
Oh yeah.
Well, the skin is transparent.
He said either he leaves a bunch of meat on, then Paul scrapes it up.
It's easy to do it now with
It's
the way of the
surprising
fish.
how thick that skin is.
Yeah.
It's like rubbery. Yeah, it's actually pretty.
There's no way you could fillet and get as much meat, though.
I'm gonna do that to one of them and make me a belt buckle out of it.
No, it's gotta be suctioned. You see there, Jess? Because of the glass,
Yeah,
you see, we
rather
never
than
lost a
belt
scale.
buckles.
Because there's no suction. He had nothing there to suction it. That's the good side there.
The ones he told me.
The one you're looking at, and he lost no scales at all. Because there's no suction.
It's really cute. It's, you know, it's kind of a flowered design or something. Design and it's got a gloss over. I can see. Sure. Sure, the light hits it just right.
I didn't show her that picture.
You can hold that for you.
No, I gotta know where I'm at. What am I doing?
I know Larry showed me a picture of the holding that fish, and it's like, wow, holding him. I was like, look at that.
Half
Right.
hour
That makes sense.
before sunrise and half hour.
And then Paul.
Get that mouth in
Not saying you can't, but it's not like.
I was just curious. It's crazy. Oh, come on. Oh, there we got the tail off.
Look at the teeth on it. My teeth, it's all they're starting to get the teeth.
The fish that you had mounted, what it cost you, about $600?
700, I think that was. And I figured if I only look at it for 10 years, even though they're lifetime guarantee, it's $70 a year. And let me tell you, I fished a long time the last 3 years for it, and I haven't been. This is the first one I've been able to crack that 40 mark again.
Well, they're nice for
It's
furniture, wall furniture.
Yeah, you wipe it down with a wet sponge when it gets done, and I mean when it gets dusty, and it has lifetime guarantee, and you can wet them down. It's amazing, and they're pretty. I don't know how he does it. Well, you can see them in there. Larry's got the exact same ones in there.
Larry don't wipe his down, though, I don't think.
Well, they're a little hard.
I think he's got
I
too
only
much
do mine
going
once or
on.
twice a year, but they are amazing being waterproof like that. You know, one of the biggest things is like Larry's measurements he took. I got my exact fish. Exact. He didn't know that I took measurements of my own, and when I got it back, I had the exact measurements within a quarter. And he told me, he said, I don't like giving people their fish that aren't theirs. I don't want to fluff them up. And give them a fish that's 45 instead of 41 just to make it feel good. You know, when you look on the wall, that's what you caught.
That's what you, can they artificially put a skin on there versus a real?
Well, I know there's a fiberglass reproduction my dad had years ago, but you know, it isn't your fish.
Yeah, it is your fish.
It is. It's one that's as close as he has in the form back there. He's doing that because
I've never had a mule deer mounted because I never got one good enough to mount, but I have blacktail mounted. And it's not nearly as big as a lot of people's, but blacktails are tough to come by a good one.
that's how I kind of feel. I mean, there's bigger fish being caught every year, but man, when she cracks 40, I'm like, man, that's hard.
You gotta go for it.
You gotta go for it. I don't know if she could do much bigger than that. To tell you the truth, the way this one treated her, any much more. I was like, oh.
So she did it start to finish.
She did it. All I did was grab the pole and then she let loose on it, and it just, her arms were just shaking. He took 4 solid, like, didn't even joke. Like, we weren't sure if he was going to stop runs.
Right.
And I said, well, he's only got so much water. He can't keep, if we can stay on him, he can't explore. But I couldn't catch up with him.
What kind of reels you guys using?
King Chinook 500. Shimano
Those
King
drags, as always.
That's always, it just smooth drag. But she was reeling.
So you were chasing it going back.
I was chasing going backwards, and you know, because I couldn't catch it. Even could have. Still 100%, I couldn't catch it. And I said, "You tighten up that drag." And Joyce says, "I don't dare tighten the drag." And when I felt it, I was like, "Oh no!"
So is that Tim Coda? Is that a
It's a Shimano
medium
King
price
Chinook.
reel or is it a high
Yeah,
dollar reel?
$179. So you know you can get the pins for more, but I think there's some of the.
So what's
finest reels.
the Calcuttas are more than
Those are
that?
more of a steel head reel, kind of a casting, but for trolling. And then a buddy of mine talked me into the line counter. That's a nice, so you kind of know. You know when you're drinking a pop.
Especially here.
Yeah, and you're thinking, how long did I put that out? Or your buddy catches one with 40 feet on the line counter. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Right. No, I see a lot of people using that in the ocean.
I never used it in ambassadors and different things, but it's it's not cheap, but $180. I've never had a problem with it.
Now, were you guys fishing so shallow that you couldn't use downriggers, or you didn't
I just
have
don't,
any?
I'm not a very good downrigger fisherman. That's art, you know.
Right.
How deep was it?
40 feet.
40 feet. Wow.
Like that, we fish out there, we fish 40 feet, 5 miles.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna do the same thing right here.
Well, I'm telling you.
I know there's fish right here, and nobody does it. This is, I know this. I went out one year, here, got out, put my line down, and I had just a diver with a flasher, kind of same setup we caught this, and I had a fish, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness. And then I fished the rest of the day and couldn't get nothing. You know, it was one of those ones I never even turned around and had a fish on.
Well, I know when I fished in the ocean, when you fish with them
But down south, a little
divers
bit down south.
in Eureka, you catch a lot of silvers, which you can't keep. When you use downriggers, you get down 100 feet. That's where you get your kings.
Look at that too.
But for guys that just harvest them don't matter, I guess it don't matter.
But when we got it, I opened up the can. She says, "Don't worry about the rocks."
Right.
What does it do? It almost makes
That's why I know we always fished at 40, 50 feet. Go out there 5 miles, you don't have to get
They always fished at 80 or 100 feet for the kings.
the
On downriggers, you had two poles up. Two poles up.
When you're fishing, you use your fish finder and you sit there all of a sudden, you know, you see some fish finder.
Good side right now, don't ask me.
Not if you got them mounted and they're good.
And you know
She
how to
is.
use them
It's
and
her-
stuff.
it's her
I
first
believe
one
in
over
fish
In
finder.
the river there, because there's just so much clutter. In the ocean,
It takes him a while to get the ocean. I'm gonna be on him. I learned on my last one. You gotta squeak at him all the time with bill stretch.
I had a 50-pound remounted.
I mean, you might
Yeah,
get
we were
fish
going
that
out with
fish are there.
all of a sudden,
He's one of those
his
first 50-pounders when he moved up from San Diego.
I've been very pleased with it. The work.
Go over a rock or something? He goes, I don't know what the hell.
I had one down here where they caught down here on a jog. Just a arrow before. It's really crazy. It's kind of dusty. So just take a ray and wipe it off.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, no.
I don't look at the fish finder.
It was
Fish, I look at the
his
depth.
warning device came up.
around
said you are
1973.
close to,
Wow, did he
it
weigh
was
it?
big, you were close to hitting something.
It was
No, it was a 50 pounder I caught here.
Oh, you caught here.
I caught
It
it at
was
the spit
unbelievable.
Oh, did you
We had a
really?
friend of mine that was up in Alaska,
6 or 7 years ago
Yeah.
when he
and
first
they
moved
had a
down here.
35
That's what
foot
that was.
come
I was
up
just telling the guys,
underneath
they
it.
were talking about
Actually,
big fish
raised
in
their
this
boat
river.
4 feet out.
Terry Kennedy's one of the guys
Yeah.
out here. I remember he rolled one over the rail one time, and I said, that looked like a dolphin. I mean, it was so thick. So I asked him here, I never got that, and then I remembered to ask him, I said, hey, Terry, remember that big fish you caught down by the spit there at the Jaws? I said, how big was that? I said, I heard it like 52 because it was 59 pounds. And what he did is when he netted it, he didn't want to trust the net, you know, because and he knew it was such a large fish for his client. I remember he's a pretty mellow guy. He reached over and grabbed the mesh, and I'm watching, why is he acting so crazy? And he said he didn't want that net to break.
I couldn't even get mine in the boat.
Yeah, they're a different class.
I was all by myself.
So how'd you kill this thing? Did you bop it?
Yeah, I just popped it. And we figured it was pushing that range of 40. With a lot of screaming and yelling, and we couldn't believe Mama got it.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're protected with the scales and stuff. I didn't know if you
Oh,
could
no,
bop
as soon
the
as,
thing.
yeah, because you can do the head. But
Right.
when we laid him in the net, Larry will tell you, you gotta pick your good side. As soon as you go, that could be a mounter. Because all those scales, where his net is, they're all popped off. That net's just, and then you just you lay it down, and then you go, wow, and then you bop him right away so he doesn't flop in the net, and that's your good side. And then the rest of the day we babied it. We laid him. You don't let roll him in the ice and roll him around the ice. That's your good side. Look at that, Laura. Look. I want to get your picture with it. Woo, look at that. Wow.
That's a lot of meat.
Stand back, Jesse. Sing
Look at
your
the
phone.
shine.
Look at it
Wow,
shine.
look at it shine. How good you did. Way to go, Joe. Keeping those scales. We didn't lose a single scale.
Oh, that is nice.
Laura, come and hold it.
Rinse it.
She's going to rinse it. Come and hold your dog.
Does Larry come with us? They take it with them?
They know where to go.
So you're gonna take that with you?
Larry's going to wrap it and freeze it. And then I'm going to meet Paul up north in Washington to get it frozen. Give him a deposit on it.
Washington, huh?
Yeah, he's up north. Here, Laura, come and hold it.
I bet it'll be a little lighter than
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
You should have heard her complain. I can't hold it. Take the picture. She's like, and then the first one I sent, she had a double tip, and she's going like this. She wasn't send anybody that one.
Look towards us.
Yeah, but that's the good one. That's the real picture.
Hold on, let me focus. Let's focus.
Try the light.
Okay, I'm getting. Oh, it's 'cause
He did a
I.
great
All right,
job.
Larry, I'm sorry. Take more of your time. All right, I got it on
Don't
camera.
matter.
Great
It's
job.
done now.
The crazy thing is it's still heavy.
He had a 10-pound head.
He's talented. He
He's
is really
very-
talented. I watched him just,
And then
fillet
I'm
the
blinded.
fish earlier today, and he's talented.
Big guy.
He did a great job.
Trying to stay out.
You pay your bill
Get
there?
in the picture. You stand in. Get in
Larry's
here.
down there. I'll send you a
Get
picture
in
to you.
here.
Stand right next to her.
I don't know if we're gonna have time to come back. We got a lot of shit to do.
You gotta go fishing. Tomorrow morning, you're guaranteed one of just like that. That makes you have to come back.
Right, yeah, these fucking. This shit.
Look and don't quit. You can do this. I
Every day I
guarantee
take him out
you,
fishing.
you're gonna catch one bigger than this.
Mama, that's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't guarantee I've
Thank
got
you
2
so
of
much,
those.
Larry. Here, right here, man.
Wow, he's so amazing.
You gotta come back.
Yeah, that's
You gotta go
amazing.
for it tomorrow.
We got shit to do
Hey.
tomorrow.
Isn't that
He
crazy
won't
looking?
come back.
That
tomorrow.
is really
You
wild.
It's just
Look
a
at it.
two.
two can go out.
This is
So
the
we're gonna take that to
Right.
Charleston and can
Yeah.
it. We found instead of trying to
Well,
use
you
the
got
guts,
it, yeah.
you get the guts out of it, and then you take it to, and they can the whole thing, bones and everything. And when you bite into it, you can eat the bones. It
Oh, wow.
pulverizes bones.
Just
I'm gonna take in this, so they'll have it.
Take it, but we took it there last time.
Not,
You do a good
not
job.
bad for not doing that in 2 years.
Yeah, right. Look at it, it's
Yeah, They
amazing.
had recommended
Have
us
it done
going
in
up there
This
last
is another
time,
nice thing.
and
You
they
get
did a
all
great
your
job.
meat.
And they got it there.
You don't. You get more meat than you would if you filleted it.
Yeah, they did a great
guarantee
job,
that's
and they
it.
got it done real quick. I called them today.
Look at those big,
no
big
eggs.
And,
that-
they said if we drop it off on Sunday, can we pick it up on
He
Thursday or
had that
Friday?
hook jaw and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna take it up tomorrow and then pick it up and go
Oh,
way
how
out.
far is Charleston?
That's nice.
It's
What is
right there,
Charleston?
just
40
an
an
hour,
hour? It's an hour.
hour and
Okay.
15 minutes, hour and a half. It's
So where
just
do you
west
gotta
of
meet the
Coos
guy
Bay,
at?
just, you know,
No, I
15,
mean him up.
20
I work
minutes.
up in this.
It's just right outside, yeah, Van.
But I said, I'll meet, but he says, as long as you keep it frozen and
Hour
Larry's
and
gonna
15
wrap it up.
minutes, Van. Yeah, last time we
And
went
he'll meet it.
there
So you guys will
to
take that up there
Charleston,
when
I'll
you're
take
we
it.
done
missed
with
the
your.
little
Trying
cutoff.
not to
So
cut.
we had to go into Coos Bay and then back.
Keep it small.
Yeah.
That's
We
what
won't
all
do
this
it
can.
again. Well, it was so funny because he
No,
kept
I
saying
would
we
leave
were
it
going
just
to
like that.
Winchester
If
Bay,
we can just clean
Winchester
it.
Bay, Winchester Bay.
So,
And then we.
hey, you know, we probably should fillet it and get that skin off. Want to fillet it? Let's fillet it. We'll do that.
Winchester Bay.
I forgot fillet will be the way to go. And then we
He
get
goes,
it.
oh, I never had a
Take it. Yeah, we'll
And I
take
was like, no, well, I would have been looking for
Boneless
it.
would be nice.
Bonus really nice.
Crunchy.
Look at all that meat.
Tell him. Crazy. Slab.
I'll be there in a minute.
Mom, look at all that meat.
That's a lot of meat.
That's a slab.
That's like 25 pounds of meat.
I don't know if it's that much, but
Dad, he's not
No, it's
he's
pretty
not
stick out
30
there.
pounds in head and skin and guts.
Dead skin and guts.
there's a lot in that head, though. Big old buck head. Like, Mom, was it still heavy, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that head's a lot.
Yeah.
Was it like 15 pounds? Did it
Oh,
feel
I
like
don't
that?
know. I'm not
Mommy
a good
can
judge
Pour
of
15 pounds like nothing.
Did it feel like a gallon
Look
of
at
milk?
those.
Yeah.
Kim said Nick's
Gallon of milk.
he's already laying down. Nick's,
Is it really? I did
He's
not
done.
know that.
He's
Yeah.
done.
Salmon sandwich I was eating the other day.
Yeah, I'd be
All
done
the
if I was
scraps.
next to my bed too.
That's the
Huh?
best part.
Oh,
I'd be
best
done
part.
too if I was next to my
You
bed.
make total dinner just out of the scraps.
I like
Right.
that.
Normally you just throw away. It seems like.
I do okay as long as I'm standing up.
Pretty heavy.
I probably won't even make it halfway home.
You're not driving, so
It's
you're,
missed.
that's cool.
You see some of those people fillet fish and
I
they
just
throw
like
the whole
watching
carcass
them.
down.
It's just,
It's
whole meal down
amazing to watch that.
it's an art.
It's an art.
We had
It's
a
so
meal and
good
a
at
half. I
that.
think there's still leftovers.
When he's done, there ain't nothing left of
The
it.
last time I went salmon fishing, we were at Reedsport.
We forgot it. We were measuring it for so long and stuff. There might be
Took
a
a
little
fish
blood.
in to,
That's right.
and
It's hard with
it cost
I
like
wasn't
16
bloody.
bucks. We had to
It'd have been
didn't
blood,
have
real
that kind,
bloody
we
if
had
when
like
I was skinning
16
it.
pound, 18 pound fish.
We got it and it was probably 30 minutes after it'd been dead.
Pepper or whatever, they had canned fish, we just bought the can, whatever they did. It's so good.
Traded them your fish for
Yeah,
their fish.
yeah, they just looked at it and said, no problem, it cost you 16 bucks and they gave you this much canned fish.
The kids get to eat again, huh?
Yes, one more day.
Work at 6 or whatever. I was like, no.
Well, look how he does that. He doesn't flip it over.
First attempt.
Go off any minute. I know.
5 degrees,
Lay
man.
there and then it goes off. I'm like, oh. Really off to get it. Yeah, I know. I'd like turn it off and lay there for a little bit.
That probably wasn't the easiest.
No, that was not easy.
Then I'm supposed to
He did
be
it
ringing off the.
Of course, see how it works.
You have to count the money.
There's a lot more on there than I.
We can't do anything.
But that's all
You
right.
haven't counted the
He's
money.
ready
But
to
see,
go home.
near impossible.
He's done.
Oh, yeah, it would
I don't know. I just thought I'd save myself the grief of rolling it over, but that's all right. Find the
I just went
backbone.
into the shop tonight and they screwed up
Wow,
somehow.
these are gonna be
like they
steaks,
didn't,
yeah.
Really? Well,
We'll
I'm
save
like,
that
why
and
do
then
I
we'll
come
come
here? I know. My time off. What's that
just
thinking? I'm like, well, I can call
Just
William.
put that in the can and fry it up.
I don't know how you're gonna fix
I'm
it.
done. He's been doing this.
You're the only one who can
Take
do
those
it.
things.
Salmon
We
sandwich
took
is
them the
there.
other day, Saturday.
Hey, look, we're gonna have the scraps
Uh-huh.
of your fish. And then we'll take the
5 minutes. We didn't do nothing because I use the smoker.
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes. All that white stuff started coming.
I know, I can.
Nothing's cutting. It's just slicing.
I find that backbone, find where I want to ride, and ride right along it.
Like crusty bread. You know, and
This is gonna be a steak here.
Remember fish curds, how ripply it was?
Yeah.
It's because he was cut.
He was cutting and he wasn't slicing.
No, we used to.
See, Larry's letting that knife do it. Not that
you
you're.
have a great time. I reckon 54
You see how he
miles
lost
an
this
hour.
when he came back to get it? So, see how he stopped?
See that? pressure
We're
truck.
gonna be able to stand there here.
I'm wrecked so goddamn hard.
Yeah, we'll go there for a minute and then we
in
go
the
to the
back part
house.
of the pond landing back behind me.
I'm sure we'll pay for this coming
Yes, very nice. He's doing good. Yeah, I mean, he's still learning, you know, I have to be patient.
There's a steak,
Yeah,
bro.
he's funny. He cracks me up.
I think he's tired. Yeah, he's done. He's been at it for hours.
I know.
It was amazing. He did a great job. Did he do your other fish?
Paul did that one actually, but it just that Paul wasn't there, but he does it. He does it just like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would trust him. Paul, he did a lot of different fish for Paul. But I can't recommend Paul enough. He's really amazing artist. Well, you can see his quality in here. I like the thing the most is, you know, in your mind you're getting a fish that's your fish. That lower jaw, those fins.
I've never seen this done and stuff. I watched persons do my elk and deer and stuff like that. Cape and
But a
stuff
fish
like
is
that.
crazy.
It's
That's
amazing.
more than
That's all
alright.
that's left out of a
Yeah,
40-pound
that's,
fish. What do you throw away? 2 pounds?
And the seal's going to eat what you drop.
2 pounds of bone.
Yeah.
I guess we could have boiled it to get the rest of the meat off.
A little salmon soup.
Yeah.
Now you have to go out and beat him.
My dad
Come close.
The fish I got, it's kind of crazy when you catch a fish like this. They're gonna be twins. Mine is 42 inches by 27, and hers is 42 inches by 27 and a half. I mean, what's
You need to
they're
put
gonna
them on
be?
the same
Yeah,
board.
well, they're gonna go right above and
Like
below
that.
each other.
He's
So
got
here's
the one in there that's got 2 on the
here's-
same board.
here's mine here.
And you go from the back to the front.
Front
I'll show you mine here at Jots.
From the fish to the back of the fish. And then you can use the weight of the fish. Just take that tip.
A lot of
So here it
people-
is at Jots. That's the day I got it. And you can see I lost a couple scales. So I have a little dot. So that's it. And it weighed 40.2. So you can see it very resembles hers.
Yeah.
You know, kind of fat, but nothing. And then that's when I got it back from Paul. That's right before I put it in the house.
I was disappointed.
You can see there. I mean, that's the work you get. I mean, he's just,
was going
and that
Wow.
doesn't justify, and that's an all skin mount. Those are your real fins. There's
I
the
do that on
adipose.
that side.
And you can see
Yeah.
there that I
Maybe
lost a
that's
couple
why all my
scales there.
fish
You can
I
see the
got one good
darkness.
side,
You
one
can't see it, but
side
it doesn't quite have that shine.
Yeah.
Because I had lost a couple. Now this one we haven't lost any scales at all.
So it'll
So
come
my
out
dad would be
great.
real impressed with one
But the
fillet,
colors
and
of the
another
head and
fillet
stuff.
be like, that was alright.
But that was the
'Cause I'm
fish.
his trimmer, he's
And you see kind of the,
I might have get
that was a couple years ago. I caught him right.
That's cool.
We
That
were
thing
coming
looks-
out. We'd given up all
That
day.
thing looks bigger than that one.
No, I'm holding
I've had
it
a
out.
few
Though.
fillets,
It's
but
measurements
not real
wise because I know the
ripple, but
measurements.
some
It's
I
the
get.
same length that that one has a half
That's
inch.
because you're sawing.
I'm
What
just
is it
holding
poundage
it.
wise?
40.2 and hers was 40.9.
Find
Not
out.
49, but 40. And that's where the measurements are right there.
Wow.
That's where I knew she had it, is when I strung the tape out on it.
he's going to hold that.
Oh, you said,
Oh
uh-oh.
yeah, yeah. Did you guys see the pictures? Look at her holding it
I mean,
today.
it looks
keep
huge
trying
on
to-
you.
You were struggling.
She's probably not smart.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
very
Darren,
much
I
struggling.
don't know where she is.
You'll eventually find
But
it.
you can see, you know, her holding that fish.
Oh,
That was
It
it.
looks
oh,
like
I
it's
see
as
his
big as
teeth. I mean, it's like,
I mean, you can see there because she's pretty small in stature. She got some.
Yeah, it looks like his tail
then
sitting on the
This
ground.
is, but he did dehydrate a lot. He was very plump. This is when we first.
yeah.
Dad's buddy.
How, I mean, it really drops down and real quick on you guys? Or, I mean, I never caught fish that doesn't
His
anything
whole
like
fillet
that.
is real rich.
He. So there he is. You can see how fat he was.
You gotta
His-
burn.
he was
how
just
to sharpen
round.
a knife
Yeah.
and make it a razor.
So if you get a, let's say that's a 5-year-old fish,
My dad had one good knife.
if you
I
get a
don't think
female,
Daddy really knows how
is
to
it gonna be smaller than that? Or
Yeah,
I
the
think
next
they
female's
sharpen
about
it,
the biggest female I ever got was Joey's the night I got mine. Joey, how big was your female the night I got my
When I
big one?
really get a tune,
That's the
tune
biggest
burn
female
knife,
I've
I
ever
really
got.
get aggressive.
And what we did, we'd given up. We got one fish all day in the road, typical road fishing, you're going to give up. And we had
Twice on this
3
side,
baits
you
left.
stroke it
And I
twice
turned the
on
can,
that.
I got
On the
3
other
poles
side,
out. I had a
you
herring that I cut
easy.
blood, and I had 2 anchovy spinners.
When
And I
you
said,
sharpen
boys,
a knife,
we're
though,
done.
do you-
I said, I'm not
do you
opening
take
another
your
bait,
steel
going to
and-
get a thing of bait. It's time, you know, it's
We're done.
evening.
It's just
We're
over.
done. It's
So
over.
you-
We
so
could have
the
went.
blade
Maybe
is
got a
away
tray
from
bait
you.
and milked another hour or
Or
two.
the blade's
So he came
facing
up.
you.
I came up on that side of the green can, and instead of being on, you know, the
So I
front
always
side, I
return
kind of
the
came
blade
along
the
and I
other
hit
way.
John's dock and I just cut over a little bit, and all of a sudden my
Really good
left
thing.
pole goes
Then
off,
that
just
gives you that
whoa,
razor
like,
edge.
oh, and then instantly
it's
the
the
right pole
blade
goes off.
towards you.
You know how you get those takedowns, you gotta,
Yeah.
and
It's
at the
I'm
almost
still
exact
running
time the
See, I
back
try to
hole
just
went
do my
wham,
kitchen
and the
knives.
tail came out of the water.
You know, when they start to
And
get
I
dull,
I just was
sometimes
running
I
what
think
two
I'm
and a
getting
half,
more
two and a
dull
half,
trying
and I
to
just go
sharpen
out there
them.
at the time like 5 passes,
Just gotta make
2
sure
and a half
you,
ounces
this
of lead.
backside
But what it
is
was, I
just
had the cut
barely
plug,
off
and
that
so the guy
steel.
said either
Okay.
a couple of
If it
kings were
drags,
together,
well, okay,
you
the
just didn't
spars
get
a
them.
knife a little bit
So
more.
see, I
He
was
went on
doing
one I
it
got
totally
when I was
wrong.
fin-
I
fin-
was
fin-
Really,
you know,
you
they're
just
only this
want
far
the
apart
back of
behind
the
your
knife
boat.
barely
I think
off.
what he did, I think
Barely off that
wham,
steel.
didn't
You
get
don't
me
want
trouble
it way
with
off.
my luck.
No,
Came
you-
over
you
here,
just come
wham,
like
and
this
then
here.
rolled
You don't
around and
wanna
got my hair. I
sharpen
think he was
like
just like
this,
he was
like
feeding
that.
himself.
You're not
Really?
You're
And then I
Just make
cooked
it
him,
dull.
and I told the
Yeah,
boys,
you're
I
not
go,
doing
and he
anything. You're
rolled,
not
and I
making
said,
any
that's
progress.
daddy's fish, because I could see
So
him
just
coming out.
barely.
And I was over
Just
by
barely
Johnson's
off
dock,
of it.
Really?
and by the time I got the boat stopped, he was all the way across the port. If it would have been a
Yeah, my
normal
dad's
Saturday
nice.
with a lot of boats, I would have got cut off.
He has
Because
one
nobody,
good
I
knife.
couldn't stop.
It's real
I
sharp.
could not stop
The rest
it.
of them
But there was nobody out. It was in the evening, you know, half a dozen boats there.
Well, I don't think
It
I
was
ever
a
really knew how to
crazy
sharpen
fish.
a knife properly.
And that same night,
You
you know what I do? Ross told me this. On 2.5 ounces, you're going along, and every so often you want to test the bottom. Okay?
Right,
And you
that's
just
what
come out and you go, okay, and I tell the guys, don't I, Joe? And he'll do it too. I'm going to test the bottom. So everybody's got to watch their pole, because there's always somebody out there a little bit farther. So you don't just cut it back and not tell your partner that's got his pole behind you. He's going to be dragging. And so I'll go, okay, Joey goes, you're tapping, you're tapping, you're tapping. Then I go, and then I'm constantly doing that. And I'm watching my depth gauge. If I go at 10 feet, then I know, okay, I'm right above the bottom. All right, now it's dropped down to 12 feet. Okay, now I'm going to back off till I find that bottom. And I'll back off. And then Joey goes, you're tapping, Dad, you're tapping. And I'll speed up all day long. I do that all day long. Just keep it. Then I get up to 8
You
feet,
don't like
you'll
it
start seeing
tapping,
tap. No, you can't tap it, you'll get grassed up. But you want to know you're just above that tap. Your motor should sound like,
But you don't have,
and if the flow's against you where you're going to have to kind of sitting
Yeah,
still,
it's good for
then
you.
you know, and you're just creeping, you're in 8 feet, you know you're just going to keep at that pace. So I'll go for 10
Pressing
minutes,
down
keep at that
this
pace
way.
because the flow's against
Press
me.
down like
And then
that.
I'll just every so often I'll watch my depth
Barely
finder. I'm like, oh, we're at 11 feet, I'm going to test the bottom.
Pressing
So I
down,
come back
bringing
down
it
and I'm
across.
just, I mean, and I get on him because he'll go, and then all three of them hit the bottom. And then they're grassed up. I said, no. I said, just back off. You can always give them more, and I'll back off. But Ross told me, you gotta keep that 2.5 ounces. You know, if it's really flowing, I'll go with 3. If it's a real dead water,
So it's just
I'll
constant
go with 2. Because it's hard.
But you don't have the
And then I
Yeah.
learned my mistake.
It's gonna take a few.
Sometimes
Well,
it
it's
will.
in the 6 feet of
Yeah.
water.
It's not
I
gonna
control
be
fast.
slides.
Can't troll, can't stand in
It's like a rinse,
And I realized you gotta test that bottom.
more
for
stuff that's off your knife.
You
the
can't
easier it
be
is
bounced.
for it to
No, you don't want to bounce it. You want that sucker above, but you don't want it. I see guys out here, they're running 2 ounces of a mild thing and they're trolling 100 miles an hour. Well, you're just up at the top. You're constantly, your bait should be, you know, you drop around about 8
But you don't
minutes
have a
drop.
speed that you.
Nope.
You don't have a way to tell.
There's
your
no
speed.
way to do the speed because if the flow's heavier that day because of the big tide,
Yeah.
or if I'm in 12 feet of
Georgia,
water, or if I'm
you
in 6
know.
feet, the speed's totally different. It's all Ross
Wow,
says.
that's gonna
Hey,
be
when Ross
some
is, when you're
serious
guiding with Ross,
primo.
because that counts for Ross is constantly testing that
Oh,
bottom,
he's
right?
up and down.
Up and down. And he's constantly, and then Joey will sit
And
down. He's
when I
tapping.
was
Hey,
checking-
Larry, can I kill this?
Yeah.
Can I kill that now? Because that's mine.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here. Yeah.
And I'll rinse
Still,
it
you
off.
don't
You
have.
give me
your
secret out. No, Ross
Is there
is
any
one.
is there any of the guides that have like my